Hello, everybody. Welcome into Talking Fitchburg on this Thursday, March 31st, 2021. Final day in March. Boy, we're retreated to some interesting weather here as March closes out. And I heard a meteorologist say it's probably not the last of the snow. So looks like they might carry it into April this year. But all in all, we need the precip, right? I'm looking outside, seeing that snow, thinking, well, we kind of need the rain. We've been in a drought. We'll take any precip we can get. It's just give us some more temperatures in between to help bring our spirits up as we work through the later part here and early part of spring. Either way, welcome in, and we've got a great show planned for you. We'll get you the latest headlines here in just a moment. We're going to check in. We did a piece last month about home rentals. If you're planning on renting out your home, Jack Pearson from our building inspection shared some great information. We'll break that down for you coming up. Plus, we check in with our HR director. We did last Friday, and she shared some great tips on the new sign-on bonus, plus just joining our team. So Sarah will be here with that coming up. Let's jump into the headlines. We start with the Fitchburg Police Department posting up some new policies for community feedback. They started this process last year and are looking for feedback on their policies and procedures. So please review those processes and policies at our website, fitchburgwi.gov. Go to the police department. It's right there on their main page. You can see the policies they've already talked about, plus the ones they're looking for feedback on. Turning our attention to job openings, we've got plenty of job openings here to join our team here in Fitchburg, and we'd love to have you. Those job openings are at our website, fitchburgwi.gov. As Andrew scrolls through these, I'll remind you that we'll be talking with Sarah Olson about our current job openings, plus the sign-on bonus for some of the limited term employments, like in the rec department and parks department has some sign-on bonuses there. We'll talk about all of this coming up, like I said, here at the interview with Sarah. But you should check out our website, fitchburgwi.gov, and you can fill out an application and possibly join our team. We'd love to have you. In-person absentee voting hours continue for the next 2 days. You had through today. Now tomorrow, you'll go from 7:30 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. tomorrow. April 1st, the last day for in-person absentee voting. If you don't get your ballot back via tomorrow or come in for voting and you have your absentee ballot at home, you can drop that off at City Hall. You do have to hand that directly to our city clerk, or you can take it to your polling location. I don't know if putting it in the mail would be a good idea right now, because I don't think it would make it unless you want to fast track that bad thing. Either way, you also can't drop it off in the drop box either. So remember that has to be handed directly to the clerks. Drop boxes cannot be used in this election. Finally, I want to remind you that the spring paper shredding event is coming up next weekend, April 9th. It'll be from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. City again is partnering with Pelletary Waste Systems, Resource Solutions, and the Fitchburg Police Department for the annual spring cleanup event. Gather up to 3 grocery bags of confidential paper for shredding, old electronics for recycling. Note, batteries are not accepted at this event, and unused expired medications for safe disposal. Bring them to City Hall on April 9th. All of this will be done at the City Hall parking lot, and the map is online, and any other details like extra costs for recycling can be talked about there, or you can learn more information about what it's going to cost you for that to be talked about. Well, I mean, I guess you could say that in a long about way. Do we have time for potholes? Why not? Potholes. Don't they make you so mad, man? And it's hard because this time of year, when you get the hot, the cold, the hot, the cold, you get potholes, and potholes can damage your vehicle pretty substantially. Andrew sharing here the potholes of, well, the cold part of the potholes, and that damage, well, it can be your suspension, your tires, and everything else in between. But how they form as it gets cold out there, they start to crack after the rain and snow repeatedly. That cracks give way for the temperatures to push up, making that crack and gap with the warming temperatures. And then you drive over it, kablammo, you got a pothole, right? The crews are do their best to keep those up to date. You can always call and let us know if there's any potholes that you're aware of that we need to get out and fill. And remember, when you see those folks filling potholes, or any of our folks out there doing that work, make sure you slow down and move over. Give them a break because they want to go home just like you do. All right, for our headlines coming next, we open up our digest. We're going to be talking about if you're wanting to rent your home and the rules here in the city of Fitchburg. And later, we'll check in with our HR director, Sarah Olson, on those sign on bonuses and joining Team Fitchburg. Coming up here on Talking Fitchburg.